For the sake of overall simplicity, this video is strictly about 2D drawings. And making these types of people are not as difficult as they appear to be. I have absolutely no drawing skills in real life, and yet I can make them in game. The caveat is that it takes a fair deal of patience. When you sit down to draw a person, you should understand that it could take quite a while depending on the magnitude of your project. For starters, let's look at the different types of drawings you can make. The first and by far easiest is a silhouette. I recommend this for beginners who don't have much experience drawing in real life. The simplest silhouette, taking about a minute to make, is just a stick figure. It doesn't look super good but can be pulled off. They can be used for cartoon levels and can also be animated using rotation triggers, much easier than a more complex drawing. Creating larger structures can be difficult to make with proper scaling. I like to start with the head, and then copy-paste it 8 times in a line to create the body height. I recommend using pictures like this to create proper scaling. The second type of drawing you can do is a still person. These are the easier versions of detailed people. A still drawing means that the body parts are not split into animatable segments, so it is easier to put things together. You can make them in black and white if it is your level theme, however not using color can oftentimes come off as lazy. Most players would definitely prefer to see full color art. The last and most difficult type of people to make are animated and full color. Shading is a bonus, but it looks pretty amazing if you can pull it off. I currently have only one working full color animation. I created the winged demon serpent in my last level, which is easily some of the cleanest animation art in the game. Not to be pretentious or anything. Okay. I'm a little pretentious, however it's not a person, so I guess it doesn't actually count for this video. Now let's talk about how to go about actually building them. If you are making a silhouette, you will want to start by grabbing a reference. I usually just look up what I want to make and then put silhouette after it, and it generally comes up on Google Images. You would be surprised at what you can find. You will want to make an outline with the smallest lines you can make in the editor. This is how you make them if you don't know. Yay! Then you will want to look back and forth at the image, making the curves with polygons. If they are tight enough, you can use these curved pieces too. Then you just slowly continue and watch as your picture unfolds. It's easy. Once your outline is done, you will want to start filling it in. It's easy to just use a small square to match the position of your outline. You can use smaller pieces found in the 3D section to get into even smaller spaces. And for corners, you can use these tiny little triangles. Make sure your layering is correct if your outline ends up below your filling. Just keep doing that for a bit. And good job! Now you are an expert at drawing people. I know this video was a little bit sarcastic, but this is really how you do it. Most of my art takes upwards of 8 to 10 hours per piece, which is why it doesn't look like I cut corners. There is no shortcut, so don't try to take any that don't exist. It's just not worth it. Those are my tips on drawing people and anything in general, really. So I guess I'll catch you all later. Subscribe for more cringy content and legit tutorials.